David Friends and MJ Holiday, talking news and wrestling all day. Kayfabe Friends, the podcast you need.
Welcome to Kayfabe Friends. Last week I said something.
Yeah, you did. You did more than say something. You made a proclamation. You made a proclamation.
I know. I had a week to think about it, and I may have overstepped.
What you mean you may have overstepped? I know you're not. I was
in a mood. I was a little pissed off.
You was a little moody.
And I took it out on Hulk Hogan, my frustrations. And I'm still on the fence. So we'll just say that, and to be continued. I don't want to spend too much time because this is a compact episode, 30 minutes of Kayfabe Friends.
Now I wore this hat because I thought you turned to the dark side, Dave. I thought you got a new lease on life. I thought you got a new perspective when it comes to Hulk Hogan being the bad guy in your life, for life. What the hell? Now you turning back?
Yeah.
You reneging? You can't do that.
Yeah. I said it's still, jury's still out. But there's something, I don't know. There's a thought process about that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just in a mood.
Shame.
I was in a mood last week, and I sat
Stand
with
10
it.
toes down.
The stuff
Stand
is still,
on it.
The cans are still scattered throughout the studio. We didn't clean those up, so I'm not.
See this? You're not a real American anymore, Dave. You're on the dark side now. Okay? Stand on it. Say what you said again last week. Say it with your chest.
I don't remember what I said.
He's gonna keep
word for word, verbatim.
He's gonna keep it kayfabe.
We got a lot to talk about, and we only got 30 minutes. Bonus episode. So we better hop to it, man. Start with the jokes. Here's the thing about these. I'm gonna choose my words carefully here. It's always something, man. So we got a lot to talk about. I'm the David Difference. Oh, what a difference a Dave makes. If you're just tuning in for the first time, what the fuck is your problem? No. Hang on. I'm coming in hot, man.
If you tune in for the first time, go see our last episode. We started off way harder than what we did now. And go see why this man is the king to me, because I love everything he had to say. No. I just wish he stood on it.
Yeah, maybe I do. I got to think about it. Here's the thing is we go through, like, days are long. And often we're recording at night and we're up all night, then there's lack of sleep, and I got a billion things. You got a billion things. You got a billion things.
You getting old. Just say that.
I'm getting old. I gotta
say that.
Don't have me go in here. There's a lot of fucking things happening. I'm moving the needle nonstop. So sometimes feeling it, sometimes you ain't. You know? Then we got this fucking.
Don't do that. You lay off. Lay off of him. All right. He's here late. He's doing his thing with us. He's handling that. He's holding it down. Okay.
All right.
Don't do that. All right. Let's talk about a good friend of ours on his road to recovery. Let's talk about Shogun, the Big Orca. Let's give some love to a friend of ours that's rehabbing alongside Chris Bay. We just talked about the benefit for Bay last week on the last show. So. With Shogun, we wish you a speedy recovery. Been killing it as of late. I'm hearing good things. I'm seeing good things. It's only a matter of time for the Big Orca returns back to FSW and claim what is rightfully his, that FSW World Championship.
Yeah, I in 100% shoot here. I'm not privy as like the latest updates. I always prayers and thoughts go out to Shogun. I want to see him back. I just want to see everybody back happy and healthy. I don't care if anybody ever wrestle again ever in life. That, at the end of the day, I just want to see my people in a good space.
Including Hulk Hogan?
You ever watch these body cam videos?
Oh, I've been seeing,
WWE ones.
Oh, the WWE ones.
Yeah, which ones?
I saw the ref cams, but I haven't seen a.
No. I'm talking about like DUIs and the cop body cam videos.
No, I've been seeing Let's Catch These Child Predator videos. Those are hilarious with the body cam and they're posing as people. But no, tell me.
Oh, so I mean, there's a lot out there. I mean, you got Mandy Rose who got pulled over for she was smoking weed, so she got arrested for that.
He said, of course.
Usos.
Oh yeah, you look like your mug shots.
Yeah, if you
How
watch,
was it getting arrested? John Cena with the bar.
that's what he said.
Yeah, they had a face-to-face conversation before like WrestleMania 35. This is fresh off their
Okay.
DUI.
Well, which one? There was a
He
few.
said, which one?
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's interesting watching it. You know,
I saw the Liv Morgan one.
yeah, that's what I said.
You
Is
said
that what I
Mandy
said?
Rose.
Oh, does
Yeah. I saw the Liv Morgan one from January of last year
I
when
think
she got pulled
Mandy
over
Rose got
possession of
one.
marijuana.
Okay. Yeah,
I saw that
Okay,
one,
so there's
and,
that one.
and you would think like, damn, she had screwed herself over, but then like a month later, she won the WWE
Yeah.
Women's World Title. I was
Yeah.
like, okay,
There's some interesting ones out there. The Usos, Jeff Hardy getting pulled over. He was on a good one.
well, yeah. What's crazy
He
is
was
I
on a
saw
good
him.
one.
I saw him the day before that. He was leaving Orlando. He was supposed to be at Dave
Hold
and
on,
Buster's.
you got him fucked up.
I didn't say that. I said I saw him at a show the night before, but then after that show, Matt had them scheduled to appear at Dave and Buster's for like a meet and greet watch party. And I'm guessing they did that, and that went a little bit longer than expected. They went to the hotel afterwards, and then obviously he's a father. He has a family, he has a wife, he has a daughter. So obviously he was ready to get back home to North Carolina or South Carolina, and he tried to drive when he shouldn't have been driving. He got pulled over.
Well, you can't say he's a family man, but he's got a drunk drive. Yeah, I got to get hold of them. Well, I want to say if that's what you're standing on, probably don't drink and get home safely to your wife and kids. And but yeah, it's very interesting watching those things. There was one where Nick Hogan gets pulled over.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that was interesting. So Nick Hogan gets pulled over. He's on a good one. He's being a little defensive, and he calls his dad. So Hogan shows up with a cane, and what's going on here? Watch it. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Not just playing. Watch it. It's interesting to watch that to try to.
I like the fact you keep saying I gotta get you a Culture Inc. shirt. We gotta put the link in the video. You gotta get you a Culture Inc. shirt. We got the Public Enemy #1.
I don't know if that's. I don't think
he's
that's
in the crosshairs. Hulk Hogan in the silhouette. We gotta get you a new Culture Inc. shirt. I got you. I'm gonna make it happen. You gotta wear on the next episode.
Nah, I think
you gotta stand on it. Say it again. Fuck who?
Nah, I'm just going through a phase. It's a season.
Oh, a midlife crisis.
Yeah, midlife crisis. It's
You
like
gonna say yeah? What
it's
the
like
hell?
yeah. Maybe that's it.
He gonna say yeah.
I'll come
As
back.
he
to my
looks up
senses.
to Hulk Hogan over here on these portraits on the damn wall here at the Dave Cave in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's my guy. I don't know. I think that maybe that Brooke Hogan news broke me a little bit.
They don't know nothing about us.
I mean, just her coming out saying that her whole family was toxic. Which I mean, you got to look at.
Do you believe her? Yes or no?
Oh, I mean, kids. Everybody has a different perspective. I'm sure his parents. I even tell my son this is. I saw it differently than he saw it. To him, I was like handling business. To me, I was handling business. To him, it was probably like this asshole.
I didn't get a yes.
No, he was.
You don't believe him? You don't believe Brooke?
Yes, I believe it. Well, you could see kind of like the inner workings. I mean, through the reality show and through everything we hear. So yeah, there was probably a lot of shit. And growing up in that environment, there got to be some weird shit.
Hot seat with Holiday. Let's get it. Hey, Dave, do you think Hulk Hogan really slept with Miss Elizabeth? Yes or no?
No.
Oh.
Was that a rumor?
What?
That wasn't a rumor.
Randy Savage hated Hogan's guts. He pulled up to his house trying to kill Hogan. You don't remember that whole story? Are you kidding me?
He had lust in his eyes.
Yes.
He didn't. Nobody said that he smashed. He said he had lust in his eyes.
Randy Savage pulled up to Hogan's house in Tampa.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
where do you
did.
get your stories from?
These documentaries.
Documentaries.
See, this is how I know you're a true Hulkamaniac. This all you do is you watch the
Pull it up. Pull up
you
a
watch
story.
the- you
I'll
watch-
give you. We got 30 minutes for him to pull up a story.
You watch the WWF products, but you don't watch like.
You don't know what the fuck I
All right,
watch.
watch this.
What the fuck? How do you know what I watch?
Oh, okay. So
How you know what I watch?
let's talk. Oh, let's see.
Let's
your phone.
go.
Let's see what you watch on your internet browser. Let's see what you got. Go ahead. Don't keep a kayfabe either.
Let's go.
Live and direct, unfiltered.
Let's go.
Dave's internet browser history.
Christ. So what is your point?
No, you said look at us. I'm gonna give it to you.
No, but I don't. What are you saying? I don't watch. I watch a little bit of everything if it's reputable. but I've never heard. I heard of the jealousy from Macho Man, but I never heard any indication of Hogan, a rumor of Hogan smashing Miss Elizabeth. So I don't know what the fuck you listening
Real
to.
life unraveling, Savage, Randy Savage jealousy and the perceived
Yeah.
closeness between Hogan and Miss Elizabeth reportedly
Yep.
drove a wedge between the
Yep.
two.
Yep.
And then it culminated to a real life divorce.
Yep.
In 1992, Miss Elizabeth filed for divorce against Savage. In a 1993 interview, Savage ultimately blamed
Yep.
Hogan
Didn't deny that.
and then his wife Linda for turning Miss Elizabeth against him.
Right. So story being is she was having Miss Elizabeth is having issues with Macho Man. She's good friends with Linda Hogan. And one weekend, Hogan was filming a movie and they were away somewhere. And Miss Elizabeth said to Linda, I'm gonna come hang out with you. But she didn't tell Macho. Macho shows up and it's like, where's where's my wife? And she was with some other dude. And he thought Hogan, because Hogan was there with his wife, set it up or like was a part of it. He was like, I had nothing to do with that. I was shooting a movie. So he had lust in his eyes. So Macho was like, well, fuck you. I mean, I can see how you can misconstrue it, but that was the story. It was never a rumor that Hogan was smashing her.
So while she was staying with them,
on
you don't think
vacation
that you don't think that confidence to like, hey, I'm gonna just stay here came from the relationship that she had built in trust with Hogan and maybe something more than that? I think that.
Oh, well, she was with Linda,
Mhm.
and then she needed to get away, and Linda was like, "Well, come hang out with me." Hogan's filming a movie, and obviously, but she said that she was doing something like, "Oh, let's go to the spa or something." She's like, "Oh, I'm seeing somebody or doing something," and they were all kind of a little shocked. And then when Macho showed up, it was like, "You got lust in your eyes, Hogan."
So back to what you said at the start of the last episode. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Nah. So there was no rumors that he ever smashed. So you were incorrect.
No. There was some rumors that he smashed.
Yeah, that was your goal right now, was to pull it up, and you didn't.
I did. I told you what the rumors was built off. What was the
Jealousy.
foundation? Okay. So all that wouldn't have been like any truth behind it had they not ever smashed.
So you're just making shit up.
No, you're refusing to accept
If you
truth.
tune into this as a valid news source, change the fucking channel. We're just spouting shit. We're just spouting some shit. We're making up stuff. We're making up our own narratives.
You ain't gonna tell me they didn't have no type of romantic involvement.
Nah, that was never the thing. He just thought that they were against him and trying to get his wife to leave him and yada yada yada. I mean, I'm sure Hogan.
You're the same guy that was saying that Lex Luger and Miss Elizabeth wasn't fooling around before they became public, but they were.
Yeah, they were. I mean, that's obvious news. Like, it's 20 years ago news this guy's breaking right now.
Rest in peace, Miss Elizabeth. You know what I'm saying? I loved you.
And shout out to Lex Luger.
Most beautiful
Hall
woman in the history of wrestling. Yeah, go ahead with that.
Yeah, Miss Elizabeth was a different type of I miss the managers of the heydays. Miss Elizabeth, I mean, she didn't do shit except sit
amazing
out. She sat out there, she looked pretty. She was just
you remember when she got on that apron?
Perfect Ambrel. She was a perfect fucking Ambrel. Angel?
She was
What's the word? It's not Ambrel? It's not Ambrel?
You don't remember she got on that apron at WrestleMania and took off that dress?
The mega powers?
Woo.
Yeah. It's funny how they put that when Hogan had her on the shoulder with his hand on her ass. You got lust in your eyes.
Telling me, oh man, y'all not gonna tell me.
Yeah.
Hogan didn't get her one-on-one.
But as a manager, like, I guess valet, which you would say, she wasn't a manager at all.
Yeah, no, because like I said, she was such a hit. Sonny came out and she was a valet years afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the sex appeal and
sex appeal.
Yeah, man, that's what it was.
How old were you? 2?
I wasn't alive yet. But I saw it later on. I saw it later on. It's just
think you had to be there too. I mean, maybe you didn't. So you felt the impact of Miss Elizabeth as like, when did you?
The reason why, because when I came into the wrestling game, they was dropping these top moments of WrestleMania going into the WrestleMania I was about to watch, and Miss Elizabeth was in like 4 or 5 of those moments. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine how it was for you seeing her live doing that stuff at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Showing
loved
off the
Miss
legs,
Elizabeth.
showing off that thigh meat, you know? You don't remember that? When she stripped off her damn dress and she was just sitting there in her underwear.
You're a sick little perv kid, man.
Right,
I was like, that is the most respectable angel. What is the word?
Ambrel.
She's the most respectable woman we know. She was the first lady of wrestling.
First lady of wrestling,
she
yeah.
was
I
the
don't think there's
queen.
ever been another one since.
Not that Sable.
Not that graceful.
Not that graceful, no.
I
It was a different time.
I would say Sable was the face of the division, but we talking about first lady.
Yeah.
Oof. The Sable got on Playboy and showed her tata, so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
so
think
that's why it was
lady
so
material.
shocking when she died and was on all this, the drugs and shit, because it was like not Miss Elizabeth. She was like innocent. When she went to WCW, it was a different vibe.
No, not Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, it was a different vibe. But it just shows you.
Peace.
It just shows you. I mean, she was like a good girl, and it was like so sweet. Everybody just loved Miss Elizabeth. So to see her like drugged out, that's crazy.
I think she did a good job protecting her image, though. I don't think there was ever an incident. Maybe I'm wrong, where she was on WCW TV looking out of it.
No. But it like when she went to WCW, it was just a whole different world.
Oh, a whole different world.
Yeah.
They gave her a lot of money, more than what I'm saying, that she really needed, and then what I'm saying, when her and Savage split, she probably sunk into a depression, and Lex Luger was just there to pick up the pieces in the most wrong way, giving her drugs to make her feel better and shit.
I like how you're telling this story. So she got depressed after Savage left her, and then she started doing drugs with Luger.
What's your way? What's your version?
I just told you that she got sick of his shit, and she left his ass and was out there, I guess dipping in the.
Wait, no, you're not gonna do that.
No,
you finna say. What you saying? Miss Elizabeth went into the streets, was holding around. That you finna say?
Well, then when it came to WCW, Randy brought her in, which was kind of weird because he was so jealous, and and he brought her back and was like, oh yeah, bring her into, and that's when she started dating Luger, and
but he started dating Gorgeous George.
Yeah, Gorgeous George, and
then he was on Spider-Man. That was my first time ever seeing Randy Savage. I'm just saying that was the first time I ever saw him, was in the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I could tell you that the and I was thinking this last night as I was watching WrestleMania 3 versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, was my favorite version of Macho Man. Like this guy here was like the WrestleMania 3, that when he got all the cowboy hats.
Oh, the greatest match ever had.
Extra shit. Like this was my version of Macho that I look back and was like, that was my guy, because it was 80s, just cool cat, had the robes. When he transitioned and had the tassels and the cowboy hats, and I was kind of I always loved Macho Man, don't get me wrong, but when I look at like that era where Macho Man was my guy, it was that era. And then WCW was like whatever, and then
I think that paid dividends.
That TNA run.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, no, like I said, I'm the generation that saw Randy Savage in Spider-Man, but I didn't know who he was. I had no idea. I just thought he was a paid actor to play a wrestler. I didn't know that was literally my first eyes on Randy Savage in the Spider-Man 1 movie that came out in like 2002.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But yeah, shortly after this, once he had that phenomenal match with Steamboat, that was the best match of the night.
3. You went back and you've watched that?
I saw those two matches.
Okay. I'd be interested. Maybe we'll do this for something on the show, but to see how, if you haven't really deep dived into it, critique that match now, based with what's out now.
And for those watching, when I say watch it, I mean when I played it on 2K in the WrestleMania Showcase mode.
Oh, was that it? So you never actually just sat and watched the match? Because everybody says that is the greatest, one of the greatest WrestleMania matches.
Yeah.
Definitely, they say the match of the night.
Did they go like 30 minutes or something?
Nah, I don't even think it was that long. They just say the story told. And as a kid, I wasn't the technical guy, so that the match of the night was Hogan and Andre. Shout out to Hogan, my guy.
Oh my God!
Hey!
Double dipping.
So
pick a side.
Yeah, I was watching it last night as I was falling asleep. I put it on.
WrestleMania 3.
WWE Vault is doing like a loop of WrestleMania 3 for some reason.
Shit, because it's WrestleMania season. But
You know what I don't like?
What?
Is this nigga could never be a poker player. Never be a poker. Every little thing that moves back. God damn it. And I'm supposed to do a fucking show with all these sound effects going on. And the sound effects are just telling me something ain't right back there. But I don't know what. I have no clue. But he's moving around now.
Dave Crash Out number 7.
Okay. And this nigga could talk, tell stories back there, but he can't say, take the goddamn Randy Savage down. Can't say that. He could talk, tell jokes, talk about his Asian porn, but can't say take Randy down. It's throwing off the focus.
So, the topic of conversation, we're talking about WrestleMania. We're talking about WrestleMania 3. Let's get into the WrestleMania stuff that we got planned in our house, in our home. WrestleMania 41 here in Las Vegas. Let's talk about it. Talk about some of the things we got lined up, where we're going to be.
You know, at this point, I've been doing, maybe I'm just in a mood. I don't know. That's why I said we probably shouldn't be doing all these episodes, because I'm in a mood and I'm ready to retire. I was like, do I like wrestling? Maybe Ash was right. Maybe Ash was right, you know? Hey, Ash, you were right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a mood, man.
Oh, my God.
Maybe it's a mood, but
WrestleMania week, Coach Rink. We in the house for 4 events, y'all.
yeah, talk about your shit.
Yeah, 4 events, y'all. Thursday, April 17th, 11 a.m., we're going to be at Ashe Wrestling at the FSW Arena. Coach Ring in a 4-way tag match with special guest celebrity appearance by Kev on stage. He will be coming through, showing some love to Ashe Wrestling. Y'all come through, check us out. 11 a.m. Ashe Wrestling. You can check us out right now on YouTube. Ashe TV releasing new episodes every Thursday night. Tonight was a season finale. Y'all go check it out with Sonny Kiss and Billy Dixon. Y'all go check it out, Ashe TV on YouTube, Ashe Wrestling. Later that night, we will be running it back after 11 a.m. We're going to be there at 4 p.m. with Winter Circle. Winter Circle is a SoCal promotion. They're coming out here to Las Vegas for Mania Week. We are going to be on there as well. Coach Ring in full effect in another tag team match. 4 p.m. FSW Arena, part of the Full Tilt 3 lineup with FSW for Stars of Wrestling. Y'all check us out April 17th at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Then we got 2 more the following day. We're doing Compton Mania, y'all, over there at the Container Park. We're doing Compton Mania at 4 p.m. Coach Ring's in the house, along with the Queen of the South, Kaya Dream. We're going to be in action 4 p.m. Yes, sir, Kaya Dream, the Queen of the South. They got my Kayfabe compadre's attention right there.
Kayfabe card. Is that what he said?
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
I said Kayfabe compadre. They got it back, man. So we're going to be doing that Compton Mania. Coach Ring will be in the house 4 p.m. Y'all come check us out at the Container Park here in Las Vegas, April 18th. Also, after that, we're going to be running it back. We're going to be going to the Palms Casino and Resort, April 18th, midnight. Yes, I said it. Midnight show. Part of the GCW, The Collective. Culture Inc. will be a part of For the Culture Hills Have Eyes 6, ran by rapper Westside Gun and Smoke. Y'all come check us out, Coach Inc. We're going to be running it back. We just did a successful show at the South by Southwest Music Festival this past week in Austin, Texas, where we came up unsuccessful against Ring of Honor's The Infiltrate.
You guys are on the big, like, when do you win? At what point do they say, you know what?
You a chance. When do we win?
Yeah, give them a chance.
When do we win? We won when we became two-time reality wrestling tag team champions underneath Booker T's regime. We won when we became the Action Wrestling Tag Team Champions at Action Wrestling. Same year we became the South Atlanta Tag Team of the Year in 2023. And we also won. We became the USWA Tag Team Champions in Jacksonville, Florida. And we also won again. We became the GCW Tag Team Champions with Generation Championship Wrestling in Florida. So yes, we've done a lot of winning. But yes, we've also had some shortcomings as well. All right.
There's a streak going on, right? This is a streak.
They in a streak.
But as a manager, and I'm gonna ask you, this is legit shit. You guys are on a losing streak. And shout out to Culture Inc. Shout out to Culture Inc. See, you like how he talks. He can talk. He can talk when he wants to say some shit. But when something needs to be fixed, he just this shit over here. Fuck. Like what? What?
In my defense, the money man, Nick J. Holiday, we just came back from a tour overseas in India where we won not one but 2 matches. So there's no active losing streak.
Well,
for the TV tapings for WXM, y'all stay tuned, featuring former WWE champion Jinder Mahal and also Dominic Djokovic, Dijak, and also Kalisto.
Were you in India?
Yes.
Oh.
So I was there. I'm the good luck charm. So yeah, there's no losing streak. Kiss my ass.
Well, so all right. Well, shout out to Culture Inc. That's my guys. The squad's back together?
Squad is actively doing bookings together, but we're also doing singles action like this upcoming weekend back at Reality Wrestling for Glory. It is Culture Inc.'s Eli Knight going up against NXT's Wes Lee. One-on-one special attraction match. Make sure if y'all can come out there to Houston, Texas, don't miss out, don't get shut out, get tickets now. Eli Knight, the Flyest, versus former NXT North American champion Wes Lee. One-on-one special attraction match. Don't miss it. Yeah, it's must see.
Oh, good.
Must see.
Well, that's all. I mean, yeah, so much stuff happening in WrestleMania week. We don't have everything dialed in yet, but we'll be out there in the mix, doing all kinds of stuff. You know, maybe I'll just watch it at home this year.
No, not in your city. WrestleMania. It's been 20-something years since WrestleMania has been here in Las Vegas. Ever since that disaster of the WrestleMania ending, when Hogan wanted to come in last minute and steal a shine from one Bret Hart. And want to come up in there, oh, save me, Hogan. Go beat up Yokozuna. Get the championship that I just got screwed out of. Ever since that travesty.
That's
exactly
Bret Hart
what
said,
happened.
Save me, Hogan, right? That's what Bret said? I thought Bret was your guy.
Oh, my God. Hogan made him say that.
Hogan made him say, save me, Hogan.
Yes, he said that. Thank you, Moon. That doesn't work for me.
Why the fuck do you believe that?
That doesn't work for me, brother. We need to end WrestleMania with me on top for the 13th, 15th year in a row with me as the champion of the world. Even though my eye is black as hell and I can't even freaking open it. I need to be the champion. I digress.
Watch it, man. Watch it, dude.
But I digress. So, like I said, we're going to give Hogan a break. This is something that happened over the past week I want to ask you about. Gail Kim getting fired from TNA. What do you think? You think it's been a lot of backlash from it? A lot of the female roster, they confided in Gail Kim. They respected her. They looked to her for leadership. She agented a lot of the matches. And then the new guy that's running the thing, Carlos Silva of Anthem, he just said, hey, man, budget cuts. So, yeah, it's been a lot of backlash over it. What do you think about all this?
You know, I don't know all the details behind it. I mean, budget cuts. I mean, people got to go all the time. I mean, you work for somebody, you take that risk. I understand why there is outpour and why there is, people feeling some kind of way. That happens if you're well respected and loved, as she is. When she came back there, she brought so much to the organization. She's just always been, like one of those key figures. So it's a shock, I would say, to many, to a business. It's numbers, it's ratings, it's what are you contributing, and what is our bottom line. So I get it. Yeah, she's gonna land on her feet wherever she goes. Is it WWE? I don't. Well, maybe. I mean, but at this point, was she active? Like,
no, she was behind the stage. She's behind the scene presence. The reason why I say it was so much that she was the first ever TNA Knockouts champion back in 07. The feud with her and Awesome Kong was legendary. Yeah. She helped put TNA on the map in 07, 08. But keep in mind, she's been doing this thing. She's a huge component. Keep in mind when they was out here, TNA in Las Vegas for NXT Battleground, when it was Jordan Grace versus Roxanne Perez for NXT Women's Championship. She was back there. I was at the event. I talked to her a little bit afterwards. She even took the time to take a nice picture with myself there.
Moon will pull it up right now.
Moon will pull it up. Moon will pull it up right now. Yeah, Gail Kim, she's also been a huge component with this collaboration they've been doing, the successful collaboration they've been doing in NXT for the last year and a half.
What was her role in that? Do you know? Or
no, well, as far as her being like an agent, and as far as her being a producer for the TNA product, when everything that had to do with the women's division, let's keep in mind the first thing that catapulted and sparked this collaboration with TNA and NXT was the fact that Mickie James showed up as a surprise entrant at the Royal Rumble with the TNA Women's World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
You want some water, nigga? No, you good?
No, I'm good. Everything. Keep it twisted, baby. Everything that's happening with the women in TNA, it has Gail Kim's fingerprints all over it. So the fact that they made this thing, and then keep in mind they just released Scott D'Amore the year before.
Yeah.
So now that's two huge backstage leaders of the locker room in TNA. So Anthem coming in here doing all these changes, man, it's just it's working. But I feel like they wouldn't have even been possible had it not been for Scott D'Amore or Gail Kim.
Yeah, well, I think there's so many opportunities at WWE now with new leadership, and then also you got all the younger programs from NXT to WWE ID that could utilize her. So I think that probably upward move, anything. You look at it depends on how you look at it, man. Everybody gets fired, but do you keep moving? Do you evolve? That's up to you. You know, and she's a veteran in the game. She got tons of contacts. So nobody should feel fucking sorry. She can just only go higher.
Yeah, nobody was feeling sorry. I was just like
shocked.
Yeah, very
more
shocked. And then they did another shocking move. They just signed this young independent star, Maggie Lee, that was it was basically signed and made by Gail Kim, and they fired her. But then you signed the girl that Gail Kim brought to you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like wishy-washy. It's kind of fishy.
And you never know the inner workings behind. We just get the bottom line of it, but you know.
So she was a pro with it. She had a goodbye statement that she made to everybody in the fans. Gail Kim's words on her Instagram, she put, "Just wanted to say thank you to the fans, the friends, especially my peers, for all the support you've given me over the last few days. I've received such an enormous amount of love, and it really has helped it has really helped process this change for me. More than anything, I am grateful for all the years and opportunities I was given to help build something I've always dreamed of. The Knockouts division is and will always be my heart and all the women who were a part of it. Thanks to the incredibly hard-working and passionate TNA talent and crew that I've had the pleasure of working with, this will not end my passion or my love for wrestling, and this is not the end of Gail Kim in the wrestling world. You don't put in 17 years in one company and stop when you are this passionate. I look forward to sharing my journey, and I'm taking some time for myself and prepare for what's ahead. Looking forward to the future, Gail Kim."
You know, now that is how you send a tweet.
Oh, direct shots. Jesus.
Yeah. Not that Keith Lee cryptic bullshit.
Don't do that.
Well,
Don't do
I mean, what's it
that.
saying? I don't know. Hey, there was a positive message in there, but he was talking about appreciate what's deep inside you. I don't know. It could have. It could. I don't know. We don't know. Do we? Did it break yet? I mean, it's been 2 weeks since that last episode when you broke that news. What's the update? Silence?
Still radio silent. Still radio silent.
2 weeks later, Keith Lee still radio silent. We want to thank you. Did you get all your shit in? Because this is it, man.
No,
this is our final episode.
We was talking about the stuff we're doing. We was gonna talk about some more WrestleMania events. We're gonna talk about Cody and Cena. Do you like where this is going, or do you not like where it's going? Zena's explanation for why he turned heel, him breaking up with the fans and the kids and mocking the young kid that was in the front row. Do you like where Cena's going with this, or would you book it another way? Keep in mind, Ric Flair has just been announced to be a part
of WrestleMania.
Oh,
who announced it?
WWE did. So do you think?
How did they announce it?
It was on Twitter.
Oh.
Do you think
interesting. Yeah, he's winning. Right? That's a no-brainer.
No, I'm with you, Dave, because
Oh.
this Moon knows this. This is what they did in basketball. When the game where LeBron was like 8 points away from breaking the all-time scoring record that belonged to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for all these years, they had Kareem there in the Staples Center front
for
row
him to break
to
it.
watch it. And then as soon as he broke it, they had LeBron go over there and shake his hand and give him a hug. So I would think if WWE is going to have the 16th time, whoa, Nature Boy be present at WrestleMania 41, even though I guess his contract with AEW is expired, whatever.
Okay, so here's my thoughts. And there's been reports that Flair was training for a match. I think he's probably just getting in shape because he's no. Hear me, and let me finish my fucking. And that's because that's what I said. Like, hell no, we don't want that.
Right.
But I could see WrestleMania. He may hop in to try to stop Cena from getting this. So he may have to get physical to it a little degree, and just maybe that's the reason where he's at least getting a little physical thing there. And Cena beats the shit out of him, pummels him, like destroys Ric Flair, takes the title. That would be the sickest, most beautiful shit I've ever seen.
If Ric Flair gets involved some way in night 2 of this main event, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, the only person he needs to touch is Travis Scott. Put the ball on Travis Scott, because Travis ain't gonna do much damage to Flair, so that keeps him safe. So if he gets involved, which he shouldn't at all, ladies and gentlemen,
is he gonna be involved in the main event?
No, he's gonna be present. Like, he's gonna be there, and they're gonna put a camera on him. 16-time world champion.
No, I'm saying Travis Scott.
With him being a part of the heel turn at Elimination Chamber, you would think he's the theme song of WrestleMania theme.
So what?
So if he performs, you don't think he'll get involved in this match at any time? He's been training.
Yeah.
He's made that public. He's training at Booker T's Reality Wrestling. You tell me he's not gonna get involved at all?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Think he is.
I hope not.
For clarification, the only person that needs to get involved in this match are 2 people.
Ric Flair.
No. The Final Boss, The Rock, and Nevada's own Stone Cold Steve Austin here in Nevada. If there's anybody that needs to have Cody's back and aid him in any kind of way, it's just one person and one person only, and that is the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I don't think we're seeing that.
The hell, you ain't he already confirmed.
He didn't confirm what he's doing.
No, he confirmed he's gonna be
I think we saw that spot last year where everybody popped up. That was good. You're not going to bring it to this year's WrestleMania. This year's going to be like very decisive.
He's going to be at the WWE World for 2 days. You tell him he's not getting involved at WrestleMania across the street?
There may be something. He may come out and do
That's something.
Yeah, but you're just saying he's going to fucking help Cody defend the title.
If he does something, you telling me he's not gonna come out there and glass break and stutter somebody's ass?
We just
stomp a mud hole in somebody's ass? Somebody's candy ass? You're telling me that's not gonna happen?
I don't think so.
The hell it ain't.
I don't think so in the main event, because we just saw a similar spot last year.
But we weren't in his state where he lived, where he resigned.
Okay, so this year we're in your state. We'll do it next year. We're in your state, so you come out during the main event. And this year,
I'm just taking it for his word as a man.
He said he's coming out.
He got on the Unlikely podcast with my good friend Adrian Hernandez. Shout out to you. You've been doing good work, good journalism work. He got on there and said, WrestleMania is in my state.
We need some good journalism work, because this nigga just be reporting random shit.
So we're definitely not gonna get any good thing. If you saying nigga on the freaking we're not gonna get any journalism with that type of vocabulary. You dropping the N-word all on the damn podcast. We damn sure not gonna get any good journalists to come over here and give us some damn top. No sponsors. You dropping the N-word. You slandering our producer back there hard at work. We're not gonna do that. You over there slandering our sponsor. You over there slandering our sponsor, Real American Beer. We damn sure. We damn sure not gonna get no kind of sponsors with that, man.
Fucked us. Yeah. Well, maybe I'm just going through a phase. I'm in a mood, man.
Jey Uso.
I thought we are way past 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You better get to your shit, man. How much time we got?
Jey Uso in this world title picture with Gunther. What do you think? You like it? Because there's been a lot of fans turning on him because of this whole YEET thing. So there's a lot of fans.
They're turning on him because of the YEET?
Yes, because a lot of these people were so good friends of Jey Uso. Keep in mind, this storyline with Roman Reigns, they wanted him to beat Roman.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Well,
if you look at the fans now,
us as wrestling fans are nobody can hear this nigga. He's not supposed to talk. Okay, let me stop. Okay. If he has a mic, he's part of the conversation. Doesn't have a mic. He can't just say random shit that it's like he's watching the show on TV, but it's two niggas here doing a show and try to stay focused. Live. We're here. We're real people, Moon.
Dave Crash on number 9. But go ahead.
Okay, what were
Jey
we?
Uso.
Oh, Jey Uso. Wrestling fans are now wrestling fans like we like the underdog. So I think everybody and we're weird like that. We like to build them like that's our guy, underdog. Then once they get to a certain level, yeah, then we're like, oh, he's too big. It's like your favorite rap artist. It's like underground, that's my guy. And then when he get millions and he's doing all the videos and all the events, you're like, oh, yeah. Ain't mine. Now he's everybody's guy.
He's gone corporate.
Right. Now he's everybody's guy. Now he's doing this and that. Now he's doing corporate shit. So I think that's just normal human behavior to do that. That's part of breaking that level. Some people love that love so much, they don't evolve themselves. You got to push through that shit, and whatever evolution Jay's got, he's going to get. So fuck what the fans say. Like, fuck what the fans say. If you're in that spot, run with it. You know, I mean, fans will turn. That's what they do. And then, I mean, you look how they turn on The Rock. Hollywood Rock. Oh, boo, boo, boo. We hate The Rock when he went to Hollywood, but we love The Rock. It didn't stop him. He just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, life is evolution. So keep it up, Jay. We love you.
Shout out to that take. Yeah, it's just the matter of, like you just said, they're putting his face on everything from the Slim Jim thing to the TurboTax commercials to the face, to the face of Monday Night Raw to he starts to show off doing the yeet thing, but he's not putting as much passion. Well, it's not him, but he's not delivering more personal, powerful, passionate promos like he was doing within that Bloodline story. So that's where the disconnect is coming from. His promos went from being like very layered and very like a lot of different meanings behind them compared to just I'm a yeet down and I'm a yeet. You know what I'm saying? He's just saying that every other word in his promos, and it's just annoying the older demographic compared to the kids. That's why he's getting pushed because like I said, his merch sales, he's the top merch seller right now currently in WWE over CM Punk, over John Cena, right? So, and Cody Rhodes. So the things that he's doing with the kids in his entrance when he's coming down that aisleway, he's getting a kid and he's doing that. It's just great optics for the company as a whole, especially with the TKO stock. So that's why they keep doing it. But the older demographic, they just switched up on him so quick. And it just really puzzled me to where when he won the Royal Rumble, a lot of people should have been happy, but a lot of people was mad.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the business. We're never happy as fans. Like, we always want more or different, or it should have been this way, but it is what it is. You see certain people, I mean, like Jay, how long has he been doing it?
He's been doing it for 15 years.
All right, so give him flowers based on that to where he's at. Let him have his shine. Everybody, like, he's better than what he was.
Right.
He's evolved. So everybody just, what's The Rock say? Just shut your bitch ass.
Know your role.
No. The new one.
The new one.
The Rock.
Shut up. Before the Rock slaps the herpes off your lips. That's what he said.
No. How about to enjoy the
syphilis off your lips.
How about enjoy the ride that The Rock is taking you on?
Oh, that one.
So
he
just
said that in the podcast, in the interview.
Thank you, people, for tuning in this week. And Jay, I know you got a good closing word. Good closing word. One word to sum up this week's episode.
I'd like to thank my producer, Moon.
Why do you do this? Because then you make me look like the bad guy.
You asked me if I had a final word. This is my final word. Can
Okay,
you shut up?
Okay, yeah.
I'd like to thank my producer, Moon, for everything that you do for us. There wouldn't be a Kayfabe Friends without a Moon.
Cut the fucking feed. Cut it. Oh, my God. Why do you do that? Okay, I'm not letting it get to.
I would like to also thank my Kayfabe compadre, Dave the Difference, creator of the Dave Cave, entrepreneur, visionary,
Thanks,
backstage correspondent,
thanks, man.
executive board of the CAC.
Thank you, man.
This man is a jack of all trades. Handsome fellow, too. Ladies, he's very single. Holla at him. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And I want to thank you for everything you do. I want to thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for your candids. I want to thank you for your energy.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for your love.
Okay.
I appreciate you, Mr. Dave the Difference. And on that note, everybody, I want to thank you, the fans. I want to thank you, the subscribers, for being along with us on this journey. Just keep in mind, WrestleMania 41 here in Las Vegas is finna be a movie. And you guys are about to be what? You're about to along for the ride. Enjoy it. Don't be no Cody crybabies. Don't be no baby back bitches.
Yeah. Look up the Kayfabe Friends. We'll be out here, man. So when you see us, holla. Say, oh, Kayfabe Friends.
Say, oh, holiday. Oh, holiday. Stay woke.
Yeah, hit the fucking.
Shout out to Coach E, baby. Yeah.
David Difference and MJ Holiday, talking news and wrestling all day. Kayfabe Friends, the podcast you need.